probably my biggest essential for the heat at Disney World. This little beauty. I love some small shops. Is it really necessary? A bag within a bag. This bag is essentially packed like I'm about to head to Disney World like next month or something. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, hi, my name is Mackenzie. Today I'm gonna be doing a little updated what's in my park bag for Disney World video. And I'm so excited because I love talking all things packing and prepping for Walt Disney World. And so talking about my park bag and what I like to carry in it, it's just so much fun. I kind of want to focus this is gonna be my everyday essentials, but I'm also gonna include a couple of things that I put in here specifically for the spring and summer at Disney, because let's be honest, if you're going to Disney World anytime between like March and October, it's gonna be hot, it's probably gonna be humid. And so these are a couple things that I add to my everyday essentials just to kind of make this my spring and summer park bag. So I'm really excited to get into it and share with you guys what I like to have in my park bag. I have it packed like I'm heading to the park today. So we're gonna talk about all the essentials, all the things I have to have with me for the park days at Disney World. Also, if you like Disney vlogs, Disney tips, tricks, packing, prepping videos, be sure to subscribe down below because we have lots more of those coming very soon to the channel. But let's go ahead and get into this park bag. I am so excited. I have used a Baggu medium crescent bag as my park bag probably for the last 3 or 4 years. I love it so much because it holds everything I need, especially with vlogging for the parks, without making it feel really heavy or weighed down or bulky. So I just love it so much. So I have it in 2 colors. I have it in the original black color, but I also just picked up this little beauty. Look at her. I love the red color. I really just wanted a pop of color for my next park bag, and I just feel like the red feels very Disney to me. So I'm very excited about that. This is a medium crescent as well, like I said, and it's just perfect. It is the perfect size. I have this packed full for a park day, and I have so much room. I could fit more in here if I wanted to. Souvenirs, whatever it is. So I love this park bag. I'm very happy with it. Little tour of the outside of my park bag because it's fun. I usually put a couple little pins on my park bag before my trip. I like to specify them for the trip and just kind of get me excited for the trip and deck my park bag out. These are just 2 random pins. We have a little Lilo, a little Dumbo, because I was just excited when this came in and wanted to add some pins to it. If you decide to add pins to your bag, 2 things to know. 1, there's gonna be little holes from where the pins go, but they're not very big, so it just never really bothers me. But also you need to have locking pin backs so these will stay in place, because if you use the little rubber pin backs that come with the pins, when you're taking stuff out of the bag, putting it down to go on rides, they will fall off. You can get locking pin backs. They sell them at Disney, but they're pretty expensive, but you can also get them from Amazon in a big pack, which is what I did. So get some locking pin bags, deck your bag out. I just think it's so cute, and I don't know, it just adds a little Disney touch to the park bag, and I love it so much. So now we're gonna get into the contents of the bag. I'm just gonna unzip it so you can see what it looks like. This is what it looks like. It has 2 pockets, one on the front and one on the back, so I kind of use those to separate things. Still lots of space in there, completely full. So I just love this park bag so much, if you can't tell. Like I said, these are gonna be my everyday essentials that I carry with me for every park day, no matter the time of the year, but also a little spring and summer essentials sprinkled in there as well. This bag is essentially packed like I'm about to head to Disney World like next month or something. So it's gonna be hot, it's gonna be humid. Here are the things that I take with me, no matter what, but also to beat the heat and humidity and keep me protected and refreshed during those times at Disney World. So first pocket is our back pocket, and the first thing we're gonna talk about is just some sunscreen. So I know this doesn't look like a normal sunscreen bottle because it's not. These are just these little refillable travel size containers that I got from Amazon, and I love using them to put my sunscreen in before I head to Disney because I always have a huge bottle of sunscreen, and just filling a couple of these up and taking them with me to the parks, especially if it's a shorter trip, just makes a lot of sense to me and saves me some money when I'm in the parks. Also, the sunscreen, like the travel sizes, I feel like they're a little too bulky for my bag, and the caps were just really easy to pop off, so I was worried about things spilling in my bag, getting on my camera, getting on my phone. These are a little bit harder to open. I will say I do tend to still bring these in like a little plastic bag just in case it decides to spill anywhere, but having sunscreen is so important to me, especially in the spring and summertime at Disney World, because if you're in the park for a long park day, the sun is beaming down on me, and I always like to reapply on my face, my shoulders, my arms, which is where I tend to burn. So having that just to kind of protect myself, refresh the sunscreen application, I think is super great. Next item we have in here is just kind of self-explanatory, some hand sanitizer. I love the Touchland hand sanitizer. That's the one I carry in my park bag now, again, just because I was worried about things spilling, and this is pretty hard to get the hand sanitizer out just in your bag. Also, the scents are fun. It's small. It takes up little to no space. It's just great to have after I get off a ride or if I'm about to eat a snack. I don't really want to get sick at Disney, and I feel like in my head, this is helping protect me from that. I have been sick on a Disney trip before, and it was not fun. It just took the trip down a notch. It's still Disney. It's still great, but I like having this just to kind of use, like I said, after rides or before I eat a snack or something. Next, another self-explanatory item, just some lip gloss. I love love the Summer Fridays lip gloss. It's what I use every day, and just having it in my park bag just to kind of refresh myself. Love having that. Last thing is a bag within a bag. These little bags, I got a big pack just to help with packing and organizing in my carry-on bag, but they came with these little small ones in there as well, and these are perfect to organize things for my park bag. So in here, I just keep my medications that I want to bring with me into the park. So Tums, Tylenol, Benadryl, some Band-Aids for blisters, because I do feel like when it's hot at Disney especially, someone's getting a blister, so I love having that. Also in here, we have our world's smallest deodorant, which is an essential for me just to have packed in my park bag, because you don't even realize how fast you're walking to these dining reservations, these multi-passes, everything, and if you're not going back to the room to reapply, I like having this in my bag. So that is everything in that pocket. Now moving on to just the things that kind of float in my bag. Obviously my vlog camera would be in here as well, but I'm filming on it now. And like 80% of the time when I'm at Disney, I'm filming on it, so it doesn't always live in the bag. But other than that, we do have my little wallet. I love having a small little wallet to hold my ID, my gift card, and my credit card for Disney, and also any cash that I decide to bring in the park. I love using my Magic Band to pay for things, but I have run into several times, especially at the food booths at Epcot, where they're not taking Magic Band and they're only taking like a physical card. So if I have this in the room, I'm not gonna be able to get my snacks around the World Showcase. So I always bring this, and I always bring my ID as well, just in case there's any problems with my ticket or if I want to give me a little beverage. Love having this, and it takes up no space, but I feel like everything is secure and my cards just aren't like floating in my bag. Next in here, we just have my mini hairbrush. I always have a brush with me in my bag for Disney, especially when it's hot in the parks, because if I'm deciding to be bold and leaving my hair down for a park day, there's a high likelihood it's gonna be going up by the end of the day. So having a brush just to kind of help refresh me, pull my hair back, and then I always tie some ponytails on the end again, so they're not floating in my bag and I know I have them. This is also good if you get off like a roller coaster and your hair just looks so windswept, especially with like Guardians or Expedition Everest. I feel like my hair always looks crazy, so I love having a brush. My mom, my sister, and I, someone always ends up using it on a park day. Next, this is something that is probably my biggest essential for the heat at Disney World, and something that I fought against for so long because I was like, is it really necessary? It is. It's a little portable handheld fan. I must say, on our last trip in May, I use this every single day, especially in Epcot around the World Showcase when there's no shade. The heat and humidity in Florida, sometimes the humidity is so thick that you feel like you can't even catch your breath. So just having like a nice little breeze to put on your face is so nice. I love this one. There are definitely smaller portable fans that you can get, but I just felt like the size to power ratio on this one was great. And honestly, it's just worth it. It holds a charge pretty much all day, so I just charge it at the end of the day after I'm done with my park day, and it's good to go for the next day. So yes, it's probably the bulkiest thing in my bag, but it is the thing that I'm reaching for the most in the spring and summer, so highly recommend a portable fan. Next in here is one of my favorite items to bring now to the Disney parks. It is just a cute little Disney cup sleeve. This one's from Little Things with Sam. It's their Valentine's collection, but I feel like I can use this year round because it's so pink and cute and girly. I thought cup sleeves were really just for hot drinks, you know, not burning your hands, things like that. But having a cup sleeve when it is really hot outside and you get a nice drink that is just sweating all over your hand, I like this too because it's just like a fun little accessory to have as well, but it just makes my drinks not sweat all over my hand and just get everywhere. So definitely love having a cup sleeve. I have a couple of these from a bunch of different small shops and I just love them. I think they're so cute, they're so Disney, and they're so fun. People are so creative. I love some small shops. And then last thing that kind of floats in this big pocket, this open pocket, I guess, is my fuel rod, which has been an essential for me for probably the last like 8 years at Disney World. I have been using a fuel rod for so long. And if you don't know what it is, essentially it is a little power bank that you can swap out for a fully charged one within the Disney parks or hotels. So when you buy it, it comes with a couple different cords. It's like a USB, USB-C that you can use to recharge your phone. I can use it to charge my camera, which is great. And you can charge this little power bank as well. But if it dies while you're in the parks, you can go to one of the kiosks and swap it out for a new one that's fully charged, which is just incredible. So I will always be a fuel rod girl. I've tried a bunch of different power banks in the past for Disney, for other things, and they're either super bulky and heavy and take up a lot of space, or they die really fast. So I really haven't found the perfect one until I had the fuel rod. And the fuel rods, they do die pretty fast too, but you can swap them out for a fully recharged one at a kiosk. Literally, I feel like anytime I need one, there's a kiosk nearby. So I love having a fuel rod. It's an essential for me because I'm always taking pictures on my phone, vlogging these trips. And so the fact that that it can charge my camera and my phone, I just love. So, and then finally, the last little pocket is where I keep a lot of my vlogging items. So in here, I would keep my microphone, but I'm wearing it right now. Also, I keep my little portable camera battery charger, but I'm using that as well. And then the last thing, I do keep just like a little case for my SD cards because I tend to go through a lot of memory because I'm filming a lot on these trips. So I love having a little SD card holder because it just makes it easy so things aren't floating around in the bag. I try to avoid that. Things fall out, things get lost, and that way if things get spilt in the bag, those are protected. But the last thing in the pocket is probably the most fun thing. I have talked about these so much, but they're the little mini Pinfolio pin boards from GoPin Pro. These things are great. If you are thinking about pin trading, if you're a beginner, if you're an expert pin trader, I feel like these are perfect because they're just so lightweight and easy. They're made of foam, so it literally adds like no weight to the bag at all. And it's just so much easier to pull out of your bag to do trades with cast members or on a pin board or opening a blind box and adding them to here. So you can get them in the same colors, but I got the multicolor set just because this is how my brain works. That way I can pull out which ones are my traders and which ones are my keepers and have them color coded, which I know is a lot, but it just makes things so easy and I just love them so much. I think it's also really fun to just take pictures of them throughout the trip and see how they're changing and see all the pins I'm trading for and getting. I just love these and this will always be a staple in my park bag as well. All right, so I think that's everything that I keep in my park bag, my day-to-day essentials, and then what I add in here for the spring and summertime at Disney. I feel like I really honed in on what I need to bring into the parks to help protect me, to help refresh me, my little Disney goodies as well, without overdoing it and overpacking and weighing my bag down. I feel like it's the perfect weight for a bag. I can just throw it on. I'm just ready to go for a park day now. I just love this bag so much and I love everything that I pack in here. They're definitely like my essentials that I will always take with me into the Disney park. If you have some essentials that you love to bring in your park bag, whether it's for summer or just like your everyday park essentials, comment them down below why you love them because I feel like it's so fun to just hear what people pack in their park bag and why, and maybe I'll get some ideas as well to add to mine. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching and just letting me chat about my park bag, what I like to put in here, because I have so much fun doing this and just chatting about my packing and prepping for Disney World. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!